Welcome to HearAdvisor, where we test and evaluate earplugs using cutting-edge science to identify the best concert earplugs and provide you with realistic sound samples. Today, we are reviewing Loop Switch 2. Hi everyone, I'm Steve Taddy, Doctor of Audiology and the Lab Director at HearAdvisor. Today, we are diving into Loop's latest earplug, Switch 2. This second-generation multi-mode earplug offers three distinct sound profiles, and they are Engage, Experience, and Quiet. And they're designed respectively for conversation, music, and maximum sound reduction. Loop claims that Switch 2 improves on the original model with enhanced sound reduction, a refined plug body, hypoallergenic silicone ear tips, and a redesigned, easy-to-use dial. Switch 2 is available at loopearplugs.com and other retailers for around $59.95, placing it at the higher end of the universal fit earplug market. Its modes have noise reduction ratings of 14, 17, and 20. And if you're not familiar with NRR, it's a number that estimates the earplug's sound reduction effectiveness. In the box, you'll find a single pair of earplugs, a plastic carrying case, 4 single flange silicone ear tips, and user documents. Earplugs made for music like Switch 2's Enhance mode feature a special filter and acoustic channel to reduce sound levels while preserving clarity, so you can enjoy music without the muffled quality typical of foam earplugs. Loop earplugs have a signature torus shape, which I like because they confidently show that you are protecting your ears. This shape also creates a helix lock, which helps keep the earplugs secure during wear. Be sure to experiment with different ear tips to get the best fit and optimize earplug performance. A good fit is crucial since even a slight shift or slit leak can significantly reduce the protection that you experience. It is also worth noting that Switch 2 plugs are ear-specific, with left and right indicators on the back of each plug. Now, let's dive into the test results, so make sure that you have your headphones ready as we'll be playing sound samples shortly. Here's how Switch 2 performed across our two sound quality metrics. Sound quality and loudness reduction varied across the three modes of Switch 2, highlighting their value in different listening environments. The Experience mode, which is designed for music, received a sound grade of A, earning it our 2024 Expert Choice Award. This places Loop Switch 2 among the top-performing concert earplugs we have tested at HearAdvisor. Next, let's examine the sound reduction performance, also known as insertion loss, of Switch 2. In the graph, you'll see several lines. The purple lines represent the three modes of Switch 2, while the lighter gray dashed line represents a standard industry foam earplug for comparison. For music and speech clarity, we prefer these lines to be as flat as possible, as it indicates that the earplug is reducing sound more evenly across all frequencies. This should help maintain the naturalness of speech and music while still offering effective hearing protection. Think of it like a neutral density filter in photography, which decreases brightness without impacting color quality. Notice how the line for Switch 2's Experience mode is flatter, pointing to its suitability for concert use. In comparison, the foam earplug and Switch 2's Engage and Quiet modes have a more sloped profile, which still protect your hearing, but they can also result in a less natural sound and a duller music experience. Now let's check out some audio samples, so be sure to pause the video and put on your best headphones if you are not already wearing them. These sound samples will showcase how Loop Switch 2 sounds for a rock metal song across their three modes. Now we're going to listen to those same sound files, but with the volume artificially raised or level matched. This allows us to better hear the sound quality differences without that large volume change. You can hear more simulations like these for other earplugs like Loop Engage and Loop Experience across other genres on HearAdvisor.com. There are also more hands-on reviews at hearingtracker.com, and I've included links to all of those in the video description below. To wrap it up, there's a lot to love about Loop Switch 2, and they deliver on their promise to offer 3 distinct profiles that provide effective sound reduction in various loud environments. We found that the Experience mode offers a high-fidelity sound experience. While it isn't the flattest earplug we've measured, it's still very suitable for audio professionals, concerts, and other loud activities. Now, no earplug is perfect, so here are a few considerations regarding Switch 2. First, I actually prefer the dial on the original Switch earplug. Although it took a bit more force to slide, this gave a more noticeable click between modes, making it clear to me that the mode had changed rather than ending up in an intermediate position. Another point to consider is that Switch 2 comes with 4 single-flange ear tip sizes, which is great. However, other earplugs, like the Loop Experience, include additional ear tip styles, such as foam and/or multi-flange options. While the single-flange tips on the Switch 2 aren't a deal-breaker, they can cause your voice to sound more boomy while wearing them. Earplugs that sit deeper in your ear canal can sometimes reduce this occlusion effect. That said, I found it fairly easy to get a good seal with the tips provided. An earplug really only works if it fits your ears properly, and I would really be interested to hear how these single-flange tips work for you. So if you decide to try them, please stop back and let me know by dropping a comment. Lastly, let's talk about the carrying case. And while Loop has improved the quality since my original Loop Experience Plus earplugs, the case still isn't the most robust, so I wouldn't really recommend attaching it to your keychain. I'd actually suggest looking for a metal keychain pill case or purchasing a metal case from another earplug company for better durability. One final PSA, sound-induced hearing loss is progressive and permanent, and it's often accompanied by issues like tinnitus. I honestly love that you are here protecting your ears, but remember to get a regular hearing checkup from an audiologist. This can give you a baseline to ensure your earplugs are working effectively over time. A music audiologist can also perform additional earplug measurements like real ear attenuation at threshold to verify earplug effectiveness and make sure your ears are safe long-term. All right, I'll get off my soapbox and wrap this up by saying thank you for watching our video. If you found it helpful, do me a favor and hit one or more of those buttons at the bottom of the screen. I'd really appreciate it, and I hope to see you in our next video.